more of that after talking about this stupid fucking show.
That looks terrible, and this is like the end. This is like the desired result, right? Like this is what you want to happen. I do not fucking understand weed people, man.
No, I didn't want Daredevil Born Again to happen. I just wanted another season of Daredevil, Ken. This is not what I wanted to happen.
It is very disappointing, and I called it. Let me say that up front. I fucking called it. First 15 minutes, fucking amazing. Like that fight scene, what happened, the consequences, what it meant for the rest of the show. I was like, holy shit, they're back. Netflix, Daredevil is back. They got rid of all those people, like you told me. They got the original writers. They fired all those Disney dickheads. Daredevil is back, and those 50. Fucking damn it! No, I'm not gonna. I hate this. I hate everything about what's happening right now.
Anyway, so Daredevil Born Again. Okay. I'm gonna call this show Daredevil Bored Again because I was fucking bored for most of it. We haven't. There's no finale yet. We're not gonna cover episode by episode. This is just kind of like a first impression. Me and Ken talking our feelings out about this show.
All right, let me go with my intro though. I had what I was talking about before, where I'm trying to do the build up here. Okay. I'm right and you're wrong. So you got your hopes up because they brought in all those other people from the original, the good, first couple seasons. Somebody argued with me that the third season was actually good. Go fuck yourself.
It's all right.
It didn't. I know things decline and you can't always be as good as the first season. But the first season just kicked everyone's ass, and then that third season is just like they tried to repeat it, or I don't want to be Daredevil. Instead of my dad, I got my mom.
Ken, that was the season that should have been known as Born Again, because that's what that story arc was. This is Born Again story arc.
That's what it looked like. Yeah, he didn't even wear the outfit the whole time. The whole Daredevil thing. He was in a black suit, and he met it, and he's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do. My mom, I found her."
Dude, I hate how much they just fucking play like, what is it? What is that weasel game? You bop him with the fucking mallet.
Whack-a-mole?
Yeah, they play whack-a-mole with Daredevil's fucking costumes. I'm like, I hate you people. Just do it. He's Daredevil. He's been Daredevil for a long time. Just wear the fucking costume. No one wants to see Matt Murdock.
Well, you kind of got excited with the trailer, and it was like, oh, look, they got a different suit or whatever. I was like, I don't fucking care. He keeps playing with his suit. He's been playing with suits since season 1. Pick a suit. Batman had, how many years it's been going on, and he's had, 4 different suits, 5 different suits, and they've been different people playing.
You know what it is? It's Iron Man syndrome. Iron Man had, 35 suits over the course of, 5 movies?
But you can barely tell. It got all stupid when he, it went from actual suit to nanotechnology, nanites or whatever stupid.
Well, that's what happened in the Extremist story arc in the comics. He got the nanites to where he just hides his suit essentially in his bones.
Come on, man.
Be very heavy.
It's just, and then you got magic in that universe. I was like, well, what are we doing here? What is this planet that we're supposed to care about? But anyway, this is the third time I'm trying to get through. But now I lost my train of thought. So you had all this hope, or you were trying to tell me that this one might be better. They're bringing back the original cast after they weren't going to do it, and I was so doubtful because all that bullshit that happened on She-Hulk. I was like, no way, dude. I can't overlook, and you can play that clip. I was like, I can't get over the fact that the She-Hulk bullshit, walking with your shoes behind you. There's no way. I was like, it's Disney. They're gonna screw this up. And then the first 15 minutes happened, and I'll let you kind of break that down.
Well, we won't go into it too deeply until we have Semper on here with us. But the first 15 minutes, was the best Daredevil we had gotten in 10 years almost.
Yeah.
There's some clunky dialogue at the beginning. They do a wink to the audience that I really hate it when writers do this shit. Because, like, for one, the thing they say is, like, oh, yeah, we're honoring the past. They're talking about, Hell's Kitchen, but they're really talking about the show.
Yes, yeah.
And then they completely destroy everything about the past. Kingpin is a giant fucking pussy in marriage counseling. Daredevil wears the suit twice in 7 episodes so far. I'm sorry, 8 episodes. He's only worn the suit twice. Foggy, well, spoilers, Foggy dies in the first
the 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's first 15 minutes. And then Karen just pieces off, which I'm like, honestly, I don't really care that much about Foggy and Karen.
All right, well, since you brought that up, I don't know we're doing the spoilers thing, but...
Fuck it. Fuck this show, Ken. I'm angry.
I'm glad you did, because this is my thing. This is my complaint. I was like, I like the first I like the first 15 minutes, but it looks like a fucking bait and switch. It looks like, hey, we're gonna bring back these writers, we're bringing back the old cast, and within 15 minutes they kill one of the characters off, and they send the other one off unceremoniously, just fucking off screen, just not there. I was like, and then they bring back to replace both of them, just some random black chick.
Well, I will give them some credit. This random black chick who replaces Foggy and Karen, she's actually not a bad character. I kind of like her. Like,
I don't hate her.
She's constantly trying to, like, nudge Matt into bettering himself and, kind of living his life, even though he's been, like, mourning for a year straight. And she's never, like, doing the, oh, I'm better than anybody else. That's, like, one of the things that's really annoying about any characters, just when they're like, oh, I'm the best. No, she just is there. She's there helping him out. Sometimes, like, offers, like, an ear to listen when he's, like, trying to figure some shit out.
I get that, and you're right. She is she's a likable character. The actress is good. She does, she's not a bad actress. She's not, I'm so-and-so. I'm taking over. I'm the smart. The problem is they do the opposite. They have the characters tell you how great she is, which annoyed the shit out of me. Me and you got into it in a little Twitter spat. You called me fucking Gary, or you fucking. So
I know
my problem is this is what I call it. I don't know if anybody. It is complaining about woke, and I didn't say woke. Fuck ass.
I don't know if you haven't heard, Ken, but the age of woke is over, brah. We're in the age of slop.
Ugh, God, I hate these.
Fuck you, Critical Drinker. You fucking prick.
Yeah, we'll talk about. We should talk about that with separate. That review.
Dude, I want to see that video so bad where it just throws that bitch under the bus.
Apparently, the video's private,
Drinker,
so you're not going to see it.
You fucking retard! Oh my god. Well, somebody else got like snippets of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so good. I was like, yes.
No, I heard that part. I hope somebody has that video somehow. That'd be so amazing. We're just throwing all these other people, all these professionals under the bus while he's the GoFundMe asshole that like tried to fund his own shitty book. And,
I just wish I could have been a fly on the wall. I just wish I could have been a fly on the wall when somebody's agent called him and chewed him out for what that video fucking said.
I think he's actually right when he said that. He was like, no.
Yeah.
He was like, do you realize that you have to work with these people? And his agent is probably yelling at your agent. It was like, what the hell? We did your shitty little YouTube project. and you're yelling and you're complaining about the actress not knowing your complex lines. You fucking dork.
Sorry, I didn't realize we had Shakespeare on our hands, you fucking cunt. Dude. I know this didn't happen. I'm aware this didn't happen, but I like to fantasize in my head that when that agent called him, at some point he told Drinker, "You don't want to be an Eric July, do you?" I know that didn't happen, but in my version of the story, it would have.
yeah. If we were doing a retelling or a cartoon version, that'd be just a fucking perfect little throw in.
All right, so how do we want to, like? There's so many things that disappointed me about this show.
Well, wait. I'm sorry. The black chick. She is a good character. She's not annoying.
She's not a great character. She's not annoying, and she doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. She has good chemistry with Matt. It's fine.
Yeah, she's not a bad actress. She's not a bad character. The problem is, like I said before, the way they set her up is they did the opposite of her, like building herself up, where everyone's like, "Oh, you're so smart." It was like, "Oh, she saved everything. She did everything." And that part annoyed me. Like, yeah, she's likable, but she's like literally there only to replace Foggy and the other chick. I was like, they're doing the bait and switch where you thought she was coming back. They're gonna do that whole relationship with her. What's her name? Karen.
Yeah.
Him and Karen. Yeah. No, come on. She's
staring. All I can look at is a moly.
The mole does seem to be like getting bigger every year.
It's gonna be a second head in a couple of years.
It's gonna start talking, so they're gonna have to pay her twice as much because she's got two of them going on. But that part annoyed me. But you're right. She's not overbearing and annoying. It's just like they made her this perfect fucking person where they've given her no faults is my problem. But I don't really give a shit.
I think the problem with her is the same problem I have with most of this show. She doesn't do anything. Nothing really happens. She's of no consequence. Dude, the bad guy in this show is of fucking no consequence.
No, he's done in one episode. And
it was so lame.
Dude, it's so weird because I literally think they added like the Foggy shit. They added the Punisher shit afterwards. It was an afterthought. It was like, we have this script. We're going to have the one guy, Bullseye, kill or try to kill Fisk, and that's going to be the episode. And we have this one dorky little painter nerd be a murderer.
Yeah. And it was a completely stupid storyline that went nowhere, meant fucking nothing. I mean, I know we haven't seen the finale yet, but it's been, 2 episodes, and it's like it never fucking happened.
Yeah. And like I was saying, like, he's the one that killed the Spanish guy that he was defending. He was the other, like, vigilante, and the stupid Muse guy. He killed the White Tiger, whatever the hell his name was, right? With a gun. He just shot him. He was the one that shot him, or was it a cop?
There was a cop.
Was a cop?
Yeah, it was a cop wearing a Punisher thing.
Okay, that makes more sense. But all right, so he does that. So I guess the cop knew the Punisher lived across the street. Because remember, like the Daredevil goes there and he's like sniffing shit and doing his stupid, weird, random powers that like have different things and can do things that whatever the script needs.
Yeah,
and he just finds his weird bunker apartment that he's living in.
He's like living in like essentially where they do like the AA meetings. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
There's like lockers in there for some reason.
But he like sniffs a bullet casing and finds the Punisher who didn't kill the guy. How does that work? I just really feel like they added that later. It's like, all right, well, we got to have this Punisher scene. Yeah. What if he smells a bullet casing and he just follows his instincts and he finds the Punisher? I really think that's what happened in the writer's room. It's so fucking stupid.
A lot of the show, like, it feels so disjointed because it does feel like you can tell what was in there originally and what was like wedged in there to like reshoots and stuff. I think the biggest problem with this season is it doesn't know what it's fucking doing. Like, period. Like, it has no idea what the fuck is happening. Has no idea, like, where it wants to go. Like, the idea of, like, Kingpin becoming mayor of New York. That's interesting. What have you done with it?
Couples therapy. And,
pretty much it.
Making stupid James Gandolfini's stupid son more part of the story than he deserves.
Yeah, why is he so focused on? Like, I don't hate him as like a character, but he gets way more screen time than it seems necessary.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, we got to do the, he's James Gandolfini's son. Can we put him in some more stuff? He's not a very good actor, and he doesn't have his
He's
fucking
an alright actor. He's just a kid. Like he's
he's just a kid. Why is this kid the number 2 in the Kingpin's fucking army? Like, it doesn't make sense.
And do we want to talk about the Kingpin further? Because, like,
He's been completely neutered.
He has. I didn't mind the whole Vanessa thing at first, when I was under the impression that first episode that she had kind of turned all the gang members legitimate and was making them money that way. I was like, that's kind of a cool way. I like she didn't become part of the organized crime. She like made the organized crime go legitimate, and they're making way more money. And so it's like, it's kind of like solving the gang problem in New York. I thought that was cool. But then you find out, no, she's actually just the leader of the gangs. You're like, this is stupid. Why?
And then they made it a point to almost like insinuate that she's even better than the Kingpin. She's just doing better.
Well, you find out a spoiler for episode 7. We'll get to there, but like, fucking, she's behind everything. Like, she's the one who did everything. She's the whole, like, which would have been a great reveal if this season, like, any of it seemed to matter. There's like an entire episode where Daredevil just hangs out in a bank while it's getting robbed
by Irish people and say, "Oh, I hate this fucking show."
And his sidekick for the whole episode is Miss Marvel's dad.
Is that who that was? That's why there's some Arab guy running a bank,
and he's constantly talking like, "Oh, Miss Marvel, you never heard of Miss Marvel? Look at the bobblehead." Dude, I posted a Twitter thing. I was like, I hate this fucking show. I just a picture of like him holding the bobblehead forward, and I hate this show.
So just kind of what I just another example of why I hate this show. It doesn't know what it is, like you're saying.
And everything else is more interesting to talk about, including Too Many Cooks.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, you were way more excited about talking about that than what we've been talking about for the last 20 minutes. But the thing that just annoyed the shit out of me is, like you said, doesn't know what it was, and it's just like these assholes only know how to do platitudes to these like things they think are bad or things they don't like corruption, rich people getting away with this. Like we're going to talk about it more, and I don't want to go too spoilerly, but he makes this diatribe about fucking the rich getting away with everything, and the poor people are just getting stepped on, and then they go to this ball, this giant thing where all rich people, and he literally like just starts pushing random people out of his way, and then he treats a waiter like absolute garbage for no reason at all.
I'm being honest, most of that episode I kind of tuned out. Like, I'm getting so bored with this fucking show.
I get that. It's just like you like literally 10 minutes before that, he's crying about how these innocent people and how they're being treated like garbage, and the rich people are getting away with this, and then he acts like a total asshole like 5 minutes later to like random people and like the wait staff. So when he's like, oh, I don't want to get into how his girlfriend didn't know. He knew exactly where everybody was in the room full of people. It's like, I'm going to talk to Kingpin, and he walks directly toward him. He's blind. How does he know where he is in the room?
Ron, why did you shave your face with a lobster? Because I'm blind.
That would have been better. That would have made sense. This didn't make sense at all.
I ate a bowl of washers. Ron, why? Because I'm blind.
Yeah. Last of Us 2 premieres tonight.
Hal, I love you, baby, but you really
aren't watching that?
I want to kill myself.
What are you watching? My mic died.
She reminded me that Last of Us 2 premieres tonight.
Oh. Well, I was going to do like kind of a live watch thing with you, but it's, you got the old ball and chain.
Oh, God.
But, and yeah, you got work tomorrow, too. I actually have off, so.
I get off at like 3 randomly. So, like, I think, like, the biggest problem with this show, there's like 2 solid episodes they could have deleted, and nothing would have changed.
No, I agree with that.
Like, the bank episode, gone. No difference. The episode where he's defending the black guy, gone. No difference, other than Matt Murdock doesn't look like
criminal crying about his life and
how, like, what a fucking pussy.
No, that doesn't make sense. He's a career criminal. He's like fucking George Floyd.
He has like 37 charges on his record, and he's like, man, I just never get a break. Like, sounds like you do a lot of breaking.
Yeah, that's all you do is break in. You can't get a break in because that's all you do. It was just so annoying. That's the other thing. All this preachy bullshit. It's like it's so Disney now, and it's like, oh, I thought the Netflix people were back. They didn't do this shit. They cried about the poor and shit.
I have a feeling that the bank episode and the career criminal episode, I feel like those were kind of holdovers from the previous iteration of the show. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I think my biggest disappointment is like you can tell there's so much like so many things they could have done for such a better show, and then just none of those paths were taken, and it like half the time it goes episodic, half the time it's a serialized show, and it's really like disjointed and just like it's just not good. And if they would have made that first 15 minutes like a short film and just put that out on like Disney Plus, people would have fucking loved it. Like you wouldn't, you might have heard some bitching about the dialogue at the beginning. I wish there was so much more they did with the show. I don't have high hopes for the finale. We that's one of the reasons why we're not gonna we're not breaking the whole show down right now, is because the finale, as we're recording this, the finale's not out yet, and quite honestly, like I can't imagine it could do anything to save this show.
No, they're neutering everyone. Like all the bad guys they suck. There's no intimidating factor where it's like, oh my god, man, this guy's badass. It seems like
Bullseye is going to be the main antagonist going into the next episode. But he just like Daredevil just got shot in the fucking chest, like.
Yeah, and then he's going to be fighting, and then I guarantee he's going to be fighting in the next episode. Or, you know what? The way this season's going, his fucking psychiatrist wife is probably going to shoot Bullseye. Dude,
that was the thing that pissed me off the fucking most. He goes in and he saves her ass. And what is she? She is an ungrateful bitch that goes, I saved myself. Fuck you. Daredevil saved you, you fucking Jewish. I'm sorry, I should probably bleep out one of those too.
Yeah, just call her the N-word.
Goddamn Jewish.
Giant noise.
Dude, I didn't hate her at first. She was fine. It wasn't until like I started seeing her doing therapy with Kingpin, and then the whole Muse episode. Where
And the
like,
Muse
I hate
oh god,
this woman.
Why
so
does everything
much.
in the show revolve around this chick?
No one gives a fuck about her. No one wants to see her. Like, honestly, only reason why anyone put up with her in the show is because it made Daredevil not be broody for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that was it. What is all that noise? What is happening?
It's me chain smoking my way to an early grave because this show makes me want to fucking die.
No, like, she's everything you said the black chick wasn't. I don't know what else we could talk about if we're not gonna like spoil shit. And
yeah, we should really wait on the spoilers until we have Simper with us. But like overall, it was a bigger disappointment than like it's not as hateable as like the She-Hulk shit or even like this Marvel shit. But everyone loves Daredevil so much that this is the biggest letdown. Like, will I watch season 2? Because obviously they've been greenlit for season 2. Maybe. Just to see if they, like, actually got a coherent story this time, because they were able to do the whole season themselves. But I'm not holding on a lot of hope.
No, it's going to be a show I'm going to watch because I want to talk about it, not because I want to see it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm glad we don't do the live show, so we don't have to, like, watch shit. I was like, if that's the case, then I'm probably not going to keep watching it if I'm forcing myself to talk about it. Because honestly, nobody wants that fucking I don't want to constantly be rage baiting and talking about shit I don't even like.
And there's the question of like, if season 2 is better, will I forgive all the problems of season 1? Probably not, because they've done some real damage to some very important characters in this like show's lore. And
I'm not over the fucking She-Hulk thing. I'm still pissed.
I'm still going with the like. That's the thing that annoyed me the most in those first couple episodes, because like the first 2 episodes, I was like, yeah, that's all right. I'm not hating this. This is pretty good. And then it just kept going.
No, they did exactly what I thought they would. It's just going to be him crying about being Daredevil. He's going to eventually become Daredevil, but he hates himself for being Daredevil. And
then everybody's going to go, oh my God, he Daredeviled. He Daredeviled.
We really do need Daredevil. How dare that Daredevil dare. Fucking bullshit.
Dude, there's so many, like, subplots, like, we could go through this show and, like, literally just, like, put X's on entire storylines. Like,
Yeah.
don't need this. What is with Kingpin needing marriage counsel and then also keeping this guy in a weird jail cell? Get rid of that entire storyline. If it was just the Kingpin from, like, when he's doing his mayor shit, he would seem way more intimidating. But
the whole wife plot. Get rid of the wife. She fucking sucks. No offense, Al. Get rid of the wife. Get her out of there. She's the worst part of the show.
She's one of many. I think the worst part of the show is the little black girl reporter. It's like, what the fuck is even your point?
Well, she's supposed to be the niece of the black reporter that he killed in the first season.
Why's it gotta be a girl?
Because it's Disney. That's why.
I just
that part that doesn't bother me so much. She's supposed to be an annoying reporter. She's not on screen enough for me to like hate her guts at this point.
Yeah,
but she is. I get it. She is.
I feel like she's gonna be involved heavily with the finale, and
it's just another. But the other thing is, like, every black person in this brown or black person is the good people, and it's always white people that are the bad. It's been that way though. Irish fucking bank robbers in New York on St. Patrick's Day. Go fuck yourself right off.
Yeah,
and I hate doing that because that's talking about woke. No, these are actual Irishmen. Irishmen from Ireland. Boston. If they had a Boston accent, that would make even more sense.
No, it's been all around not a good.
No, it wouldn't, because Boston is mostly black.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, I think the biggest letdown too in the show, like, specifically, was the stupid, like, shoehorning a Punisher in there. Like, the scene itself is really good. Nothing around it holds it up. Nothing around it's nearly as well written. Doesn't make any sense why he's there, like what we talked about earlier. But, like, it's like these little glimpses you get where you're like, this could have been a really good show if they would have just, I don't know, maybe it's the fact that they came in and had to redo like 2/3 of the fucking show.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe they like, maybe the thing was already filmed and they had this big pile of shit. And it's like, maybe if we like cut in this part with the Punisher, we can build it up a little bit. We'll like, something good on all this garbage. But it, like you said, it just shows you how the show could have been. Yeah. And this is what we have.
Yeah. Well, next week we're going to be covering this show episode by episode with Semper Reloaded. God save us.
I'm sorry,
pray for us because we're gonna fucking die.
Semper Reloaded.
And coming soon, we're going to be doing a tier list of all the John Wick movies, including, I guess, the Continental. I guess we have to count that.
Yeah, we watched it, unfortunately.
Yeah. So we're gonna rank all the John Wicks from worst to best. Damn it, I gotta rewatch all the John Wicks now.
No, you can just skim it.
I don't really remember 2 and 3.
Nah, just fake it. I do it all the time. Just
fake it. All right, well, until next time, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Get us to 1,000 so Ken will show us. And we'll see you guys next time for some more burnt popcorn.
I told you that secret in confidence. Son of a bitch.
I'll bleep out the word face, so it sounds like I'm going to say like
my penis?
Yeah.
Get to 1,000, I'll show you my penis.
We're gonna get through this, okay?
Yeah, before 9.
Yes.
Not 8:55.
Shh.
Okay. I can't hear Ken.
He's not saying anything.
Oh.
Ken, say something so she knows you're alive. Nope. I'm not hearing you either now.
I'm not talking.
Oh.
I hate this.
Yeah. He can't hear you.
Hi, Ken.
I can hear her, I'm just not acknowledging her.
Fine.
Thanks, Hal. We're almost done. Relax.
God, I've never heard somebody so depressed before. Thundercats.
Thundercats, go!
Yeah, thanks, Eeyore.
Fuck you, Ken.